Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Today is January 8th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. It is Baby Friday. Woo, woo, woo. We're almost there. One more day, y'all, and then it's Friday. All right, guys? So we finally made it out through this whole week. Okay, I will be pulling some sort of light messages, the Archangel message from Michael, and then I will also be using dream ritual messages that, just to see what you guys could be either when it comes to your visions, your dreams. Now, dreams doesn't even have to be about you sleeping either. This could be about your dreams, meaning like what you guys envision for yourself and things of that matter. Okay, so just a side note, okay, I mentioned this before in my videos before that. Again, I don't know, this could be like a Pisces thing, a Pisces trait placement, I don't know. But I mentioned to you guys, like, I don't really watch TV. I don't even have a TV. I have a little projector that sometimes I'll plug it in and maybe I'll watch some old school shows here and there. But anything to do with like newer shows, I don't watch anything. But before I start the reading, you guys can fast forward this if you want, but anybody who watches back in the day, and I want you guys to write it in the comments if you guys remember. If you guys remember back in the day, I think it was TLC, where they used to have that show called Say Yes to the Dress. I used to watch that show so much, and that show was so shady. That show was so shady, okay? I used to watch that show so much. But then there was another show that I saw, I think it was on TikTok. They were doing a commercial for it, and I am so out of the loop. It's I think it's called My 600-Pound Life, but I think the two sisters, one sister's name is Tammy and one sister's name is Amy, and I'm seeing the drama and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't watched this show in so long. What is going on? If someone's watching it and you're up to date with all the drama and the tea, can you please tell me in the comments what's going on? Because I swear I remember when there was that one scene and they were like famous for that one scene where they went to the doctor's office and the doctor was telling them like, you need to lose weight. It's not funny, but it's the way he was saying it to them. And I think it was, I don't want to mix them up because I don't remember who's who because I haven't watched the show. It has to be one of the sisters. One of the sisters lost weight before one of the other sisters, and I don't know, there's a lot of drama. So if you guys are watching that show, let me know. I used to watch it. I used to love watching that kind of stuff. But like I said, I don't really watch TV like I used to. I try to stay away from TV, even social media. Like I'll be on social media, but I try to stay away from like negative, toxic, that kind of stuff, right? I have my moments where I'll dibble and dabble in some things because I'm being nosy. But at the same time, when it comes to like intense gossip, like talking about celebrities 24/7 and things like that, like I can't. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys watch that show. Even if you are a guy or not, if you watch that show. Even this is kind of gross, but even Pimple Popper, I used to like watching Pimple Popper. That's my favorite show too. I know, gross. I'm one of those people. Yeah, just a trigger warning. I am one of those people. I don't get grossed out about blood and snot and that kind of stuff and like pus and I know, right? Even right now I'm congested and I have a neti pot. And yeah, anybody who knows about the neti pot or just cleansing their nose, I like to see. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I'm exposing too much of myself, so let me jump into the reading and get started, okay guys? But anyways, back to what I was saying. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's jump into the reading, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for January 8th? What do they need to know for January 8th for today? That is so random though, Pimple Popper, but... Or even with those videos where they, when they have like, I think it's psoriasis or something, but like a lot of thick, dry, like flakiness in their scalp. Even when they take that off too, like they just, yeah, I'm one of those, man. It's nasty, but Anyways, guys, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for January 8th? What do they need to know for January 8th, please? All right, so self-care is the first card of the deck, okay? And it's funny how we're talking about, pimple popper and say yes to the dress and all that stuff, right? Doing what we love to do and watching what we love to watch, right? But self-care could be very significant when it comes to taking care of you, okay? You always put everyone above you or, before you. And Spirit is saying that there could be something where it's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let other people help you. So for some of you guys, maybe asking for help could be very difficult. Maybe you guys don't like asking for help, which I mean, it could be a pride thing too, but also this could be also, again, from experience. If you are somebody who, and I know from experience too, I used to be someone who used to ask people for help or ask for assistance, or even if I didn't know something, I would ask questions and people would actually treat me weird, okay, because I'm asking so many questions. It's like, if I'm learning something new, I have to ask. I don't get that. Like, then don't be a teacher. Don't teach people things that, if you don't want to have the patience to sit down and get them to understand things in a thorough way, right? And again, I understand that in life, we have to be go, go, go. But at the same time, I realize that certain places that you go, whether this is like a job or school or whatever the case is, I realize that a lot of people don't understand that everyone has a different way of learning. And I feel like it's sometimes very disrespectful to judge people based on how they learn, okay? Just because someone learns differently doesn't mean A, they can't do the job, B, it doesn't mean that they're incompetent. That just means that they learn differently. And I wish people would understand that too. I feel like a lot of times people think that they're bigger than the program. And so they think that, because they're smart, they have the degrees, they have all of these things, that they can speak to people, however they want, basically. So prioritizing yourself is significant. Self-care is very significant. Allowing people to help you is very, significant too. Okay, even if you are a masculine, right? Getting help from other people, there's nothing wrong with that. I understand with male ego, sometimes pride gets in the way, but sometimes you have to allow people to assist you, okay? Whether this is emotionally, physically, speaking to somebody or just having someone in your corner who understands you. Nothing is wrong with that. I understand that we're now in a time frame in our lives where, everyone is selfish, everybody is me, but at the same time, you have to have discernment, okay? You can't go around life having this selfish, toxic energy about, oh, I'm going to think about myself and myself only. There are situations where spirit will test you, okay? And see, are you really that selfish, okay? It's just to have discernment, okay? Not everybody deserves our light and energy, and I get that. But you prioritizing self-care and allowing people to help you actually makes your situation a little bit easier and better for you, okay? And I get it. I'm someone who doesn't like to ask for help, but as you get older and you grow as a person, you understand that asking for help is not a problem, okay? And I don't mean asking for help like, mentally in that sense. I mean, yeah, it could be that too, but something so simple as, can you help me, with this? I need to go to this area. Can you drive me there? Especially someone who has a car, okay? If you have a vehicle and you used to give people rides all the time as an example, but then you stopped, okay? There could be someone in your energy where they never ask you for anything. And that one moment they ask you for something, you're willing to drop everything so that you can help that person. That is different. That is totally understandable. But if it's somebody that, you're always helping, you're always guiding, you're always this, you're always, then yeah, prioritize yourself, right? Put yourself first, right? So the number 24 could be very significant as well. When it comes to the number 6, this could be about family. Okay, maybe you guys are healing something within the home. Now, this could be healing self, right? Home could be yourself. Okay, when you're coming back home to yourself, that means you're coming back to you, right? You're taking your power back. So take what resonates with that message as well. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is saying you are correct. Okay. So whatever it is that you're correct about, this is confirmation with the number 38. Okay. So some of you guys may resonate with this message as well. It says that you've listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. So Spirit is saying to keep moving forward. Okay. And this is confirmation for some of you guys where, especially when it comes to doubt, worry, things of that matter. Maybe you guys have doubted situations or worried about situations, and Spirit is saying it's okay. It's safe to move forward. It's okay to trust. It's okay to let your guard down. It's okay to open your heart chakra as much as we don't want to, because again, if we've gone through certain experiences where people have lied or cheated or scammed or whatever the case may be, you guys could be protecting that. And, nothing is wrong with that, but also have discernment when meeting new people and seeing that just because your past did this to you doesn't mean newer people coming in your energy are just as bad. Okay. Sometimes you have to go through certain things so that the universe can show you, hey, this is what it's like to deal with this kind of people, and this is what it's like to be with these kind of people. Okay. So duality is very significant at this time. Also, angel number 11 might resonate for some of you guys when it comes to intuition and awakening. Okay, so stepping into your purpose, like I said, is very significant. Okay. So I'm going to do that again because everything just fell out, but I'll take that one. So this one here, it says, recognize the signs from above. Okay, you guys are getting spiritual signs or downloads from the universe. Now, this could be synchronicities, which is seeing angel numbers, for example, 444, or this is about seeing butterflies, doves, feathers, coins, random money, finding random money on the floor, things like that, right? So angels are sending you messages now, but maybe you guys are too distracted to notice. So stay alert and be open to the divine guidance that you guys are receiving. And that's confirmation as well, okay? So some of you guys, your vibration is rising. You guys are stepping into another energy frequency. For some of you guys now, this is something new for you when it comes to your spiritual growth. You guys are evolving and, occupying a higher energetic frequency. So even when it comes to your energy, people can sense that your energy is shifting, that you guys are changing. Some of you guys could be losing a lot of people around you. So this could be a lot of friends, family, people that are the closest to you. You may not be able to connect with them the same way that you used to because, again, you're on a different frequency level than they are. Okay, you are at a different vibration than they are right now. That doesn't mean that we're better than everybody, but I mean that like in the most genuine way possible, okay? Everybody has a purpose. Like everybody has a journey that they're following. Unfortunately, some of us are learning quicker than others, and that's okay. Okay? When people are ready to meet us where we're supposed to be, either it might be too late or they may be able to come back because they've done that inner work, and you can tell or see that person has done that inner work, okay? We're human. We all make mistakes. People make mistakes, but at the same time, we have to protect ourselves as well. So your vibration could be rising at this time. Some of you guys, while your vibration is rising, it's allowing you to attract people on the same frequency as you, okay? And that could be something new to you as well, where you guys could be learning that. So angel number 7 could be very significant when it comes to seeing 777. This is about inner knowing and also reflection and clarity. So yeah, you guys could have either went through an awakening when it comes to your spiritual gifts. Okay, trusting in divine timing is also significant as well. So let's see what else shows up. Yeah, so some of you guys are embracing your life purpose, like I said, when it comes to your vibration. You guys are being guided to move forward with your life purpose. It is whatever that's making your heart joyful at this time and something that you're meant to do. Even if the money doesn't make sense, That's fine. Allow yourself to trust the universe. Maybe some of you guys could be, working a part-time job just to keep yourself afloat or to keep your business afloat if you have your own business. Or some of you guys are learning to transition from full-time to part-time and then from part-time to your own, work. Or some of you guys could be changing careers. But whatever it is that you're doing, Spirit is saying to be proud of your life purpose. Embrace your life purpose. So what if you read cards? So what if you like, the other side? So what if you like talking about death and, rebirth? So what if you like that kind of stuff? Okay. Some of you guys, even when it comes to being a doula, some of you guys could be a birth doula or a death doula. Okay. Learning things like this could open up your eyes to realize that working a 9 to 5 job doesn't have to be boring sometimes. Sometimes we just have to understand what it is that we like to do in order for us to move forward. And not only that, even when it comes to working a 9 to 5 job, we also understand that this is part of the matrix. We know that in order to survive, okay, we have to play the game, okay? But there's a loophole. And once we find that loophole, then it makes the situation a little bit different and it makes us understand life a little bit more differently as well, okay? But increasing your knowledge, learning something new could be very significant. This could be about, again, like I said, divination, learning a language, learning about traditions of a culture. Whatever it is that you guys are doing, you guys are expanding your mind right now. You guys are expanding your visions, right? The number 6 could be very significant, and also the number 15. So when it comes to the number 15, this is about change of heart, healing relationships. Some of you guys could go through emotional healing. Okay, having compassion through change is very significant. Being very vulnerable as well and evolving with love may resonate for some of you as well. Okay, so yeah, trusting in the universe, trusting in the situation that things will change. You could be reframing your work, reframing yourself. This is about you changing up maybe how you show up. Okay, so for some of you guys, like I said, if you guys are having a business or if you guys have your own business or in a business, this could be how you're marketing yourself or how you show up or reframing how you do your work. Okay, but obviously take what resonates. Even reframing the home is significant. Reframing the home could be physically or spiritually. Okay, coming home to self could be you reframing your home, meaning yourself, and changing everything about you, okay, for the better, not for someone else, not for other people to like you or dislike you, but for you.